Okay, hello and welcome to the basement. I'm JD.
No video?
No video, that's not the sign.
Okay.
Because we're all sitting in a circle and and I found out this thing actually has a recorder.
That's pretty cool.
I found it. Where it's Windows 8, it's kind of hard to find stuff like that.
It's hard, it's impossible to find it.
And this is recording, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
This is how the show goes.
Alright.
Our fans expected, all two of them.
No, I think we're up to 3.
Are you 3?
I think I talked Tim into watching it.
Like, really?
Like, really.
Not just like, I'm gonna go on Facebook and like it?
You fucking troll. You fucking troll.
Is that Donkey Kong?
Turn it off. Turn it off, mofo.
If you're gonna play something, play Stephen Lynch Special Olympics.
Oh, JD, it's episode number 44. To my right, we have Joel.
I'm back. Yay.
Technically, we're on the last one, so you didn't go anywhere.
Oh, I am? Oh. Wow,
It's been a while.
Yeah. I'm here.
To my left, we have Dan.
Hi.
Oh, wow, we said something. That's a first.
It's not.
It's like a 5th.
No, I mean, like, when I say Dan, you actually answer. You not just sit there for 5 seconds of silence.
I think,
Like you normally do. And across from me, we have somebody new. Dusty.
What up? What are you grabbing?
iPhone. Check this
What
out.
was this?
Oh, hair.
Oh.
If you remember, like 3 weeks ago when we had a new episode, we had changed the format. That's the word. And we were just
I
like,
wouldn't have come up with that word. I'm not gonna lie, I would have just been like a fucking blank for 20 minutes.
a geek podcast would open it up into everything.
Everything geek related.
And I know tonight is going to be more magic based.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanna add a segment or two while I'm thinking of it.
Joel has added a segment or two.
comics.
Oh, comics.
I
I was thinking,
about comics.
I want to just bring up different bands that are geek culture.
Okay.
Like
Like
so
what?
if you guys were like looking into like something that artists
They
that's
might be giants, for one.
Yeah.
MC Chris, Black Mages, Castlevania Metal.
Yours? Yeah.
I have like 20 on my iPod here. I think we should post them on our Facebook page and just be like, hey guys, these are good bands that we like. We're gonna be posting a few band titles up there
Alright.
and check it out.
Sounds
I think
good.
that'd be pretty fun.
Is my computer bag down here? Or I'll leave that upstairs. No, it's behind you, Dan. No, that's yours. Is that your computer bag behind you? Or is that
No.
mine?
That's yours.
Can you hand it me, please?
No. Oh shit.
Thank you.
There's shit in here.
Yeah.
I think that's why he wants it.
Power Glove is the one I really wanted to talk about though.
Yeah, there's a geek reference and a half.
Yeah.
Power Glove is like the best geek video game music band ever. They do everything. Like they do Mario remix, Zelda remix. They do everything.
You walk up to a random stranger, I guarantee you they won't remember what the fuck Power Glove is.
Why are you gonna start?
Because it's what I do.
Because it's fucking awesome, you fucking asshole.
All right, we can't say the N word.
Oh no shit.
Or any other racially.
You in redneck?
That's not racial.
I think it is.
Not too many rednecks have a problem with the word redneck.
I know.
Remember we had to
We call each other
one,
rednecks.
that one thing I said. I mixed
Oh,
two
you-
things up, and we had to
What if
cut
you
out
call a
like
redneck a
12
hick?
minutes of video.
See, that's a little harsh.
No, we weren't doing video on that one.
Of audio, whatever.
No, the one that I had is the one with Mike when Dan went off in the rant. But what really
Why is
fucked
it-
it up was that you hit the pause button on the recording device, because I was doing both with separate things. You hit the pause button on the mic, and when I had it set perfectly, and then I cut out the section, I cut out the video, I noticed after a certain point, our mouse are moving, but the words aren't right. I'm like, fuck, Joel hit the pause button. That took me like 20 minutes to freaking trim and time right. I'm like, fuck. That's why I made the rule, nobody touches the mic but me.
I'm sorry,
Josh.
but that's so funny.
He brought up a valid point about the redneck thing.
What do you say?
Hick. That's a little harsh.
Yes.
That is a little harsh.
Oh come on, I know you did your cousin.
My second cousin, thank you very much.
Blood or marriage?
I plead the fifth.
I'm I'm not interested in that one.
Technically, it's both.
That's so much worse. That is so much worse. Oh. Okay.
Oh, I'm getting off.
All right.
Getting...
I feel like
Doesn't make upset.
we should bring up the game that I have to pee.
Okay, I was like, why? Where'd you?
You guys talk, and when I get back,
No,
we'll
it's fine.
talk about
Okay,
the
okay.
When
the
Joel
epic-
gets back, we will talk about the
This-
game that him and I had earlier that was epic.
Well, Dusty was in it too.
Well, I'm gonna
And
talk
Dusty
about
was in it for a while.
I have fucking mentality. Mentality.
Close the door!
I tried, but it got stuck in the ground, and it just kind of did that.
Now he's trolling.
Okay, Dan has a valid point with bringing up comic books.
Hmm.
As
Okay.
left of the podcast.
When Joel gets back, DC or Marvel?
Marvel.
Which is your favorite
Marvel.
DC and or Marvel character or superhero?
Are we going character or just
Hero.
Superhero.
Thor, Marvel, all the way.
Marvel Hawkeye?
Mine too.
Fucking pound. But no, Thor is a fucking badass.
Mm-hmm.
He's a demigod.
I like Hawkeye.
Hawkeye is just a beast, but I mean, have you seen Avengers?
I love the Green Arrow.
Green Arrow is definitely a better Archer character than Hawkeye, just because he's a smartass, and Hawkeye's way too serious. That's why I love Deadpool, because he's a smartass.
I've got the little right behind Joel
And he's super violent.
is the Hawkeye
Right.
figurine.
Oh yeah.
You can just pick it up.
No,
Yeah, I need to glue it on.
I actually have 3 things.
Base.
Yeah, so the bow I'm not really sure on.
And with our luck,
That's a whole collection. I mean, look at the base. It's an N.
Oh. I'm like,
So you can get, and they had Iron Man. I just don't have the money to pick it up.
I might have to buy that.
but
They
no,
don't have
like
any more. I
I,
picked that thing up a couple months ago.
like I was saying, I
Probably
have
like-
3 things Marvel signed by Stan Lee.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have
Dan's question. Dan's question was DC or Marvel. Which one? Who is your favorite hero?
Both or overall? One for
Okay,
each?
what I said was DC or Marvel. Why? And what is your favorite comic series or hero or whatever from Marvel
Wait,
and
are
or DC?
Are we adding a Y to it now? Because I have.
Yeah.
Oh god. Marvel all the way, simply because DC superheroes are all fucking gay. They all have fucking utility belts. They all have really stupid punchlines.
Have you ever read a Thor comic?
I say Marvel's
Yes,
pretty bad.
It's
I love
my
Thor
favorite.
comics.
Does thou know that she wears her mother's drapes? Legit fucking reading it.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand it.
I fucking love Thor just
Thor
because
is-
he's a demigod, and because he has that
Norse?
Norse lingo, I guess you could say.
Retard speech?
I will break each and every. No, I won't, because they're his.
I was gonna say those are my games. Thank you very much.
But no, I just like the
Thor is
dialogue.
very
That's the
powerful.
word. Dialogue.
Thor's very
Mjolnir
powerful.
is my favorite.
But no, like DC superheroes are just so empty.
Except for Batman.
Yeah, but he's the only DC superhero. DC
Have you
though.
ever read Green Lantern?
I was
Yes.
actually just gonna say Green Lantern too.
Ain't nothing
But
wrong
no,
with
like
Edit
I'm
that out.
saying, DC,
Better than
their
that.
superheroes suck. Their villains are fucking badass.
Yep.
Doomsday,
The Joker is my favorite.
it. Ridley.
Riddler.
Harley Quinn.
She's just hot.
Haley dressed as Harley Quinn one year for
For
Christmas.
Christmas.
Halloween.
One of my friends just went to Comic-Con dressed as Harley Quinn, and I wanted to fuck the shit out of her.
Joel for my birthday or Christmas, I can't remember which. He was kind of just send me both and said open which.
Yeah.
Gave me that.
The Riddler, Batman.
I just
Turn on my TV.
Turned it off.
My turn.
Let me think. Just just DC superheroes are empty, and the Marvel superheroes, they just have more attitude, and I like it.
Can someone hand me a do from whatever box
Yeah.
is open? Thank you.
But when it comes to the villains, DC has better villains for the most part.
Green Goblin.
I am
Explain
Lex
it.
Luthor.
As opposed to Green Goblin, I would take
Guys.
Lex Luthor over a Green Goblin.
Well, Green Goblin wasn't
Okay,
that great.
Spider-Man's not a superhero. Let's just get that out of the way right now. He's the
Okay.
Aquaman of Marvel.
I saw a thing on
That's,
That is so true.
but I have a signed Spider-Man comic from Stan Lee,
Okay.
and
Well,
it's awesome.
Did you sell your virginity too?
Oh.
I saw a thing on iFunny, and it was a picture of Spider-Man sitting on the curb crying. Said nobody invited me to the Avengers, and someone commented.
He was one of the original.
Someone commented
He
saying
was.
they didn't invite Batman either.
Are they fucking stupid? I wish DC and Marvel would team up and actually make a movie with
No,
Safety.
What?
Safety.
no,
Oh.
I don't.
Why? I think it would be cool.
Two different worlds.
I know it's two different worlds, and that's why I think it would be cool. For the one time only that it would ever happen.
Would it
Match
be a
them.
versus? It would have to be. And it would have to be non-conclusive.
Exactly. And I think if they did it
pretty epic
right, it
movie.
would be pretty fucking cool of a movie.
Have you ever read any of the X-Men comics? Because those have
Comics?
the shittiest person-to-person dialogue. How was your day? Good. Let's go fight.
Yeah, basically.
No story.
But Wolverine's a kick-ass. Like
Wolverine
any of
has
the-
some pretty badass powers.
I'm reading
and his
And he's on
story.
both sides of the
X-Men Avengers.
Yeah.
What I'm
he
reading,
like jumps between.
Yep.
And I like that.
the comic I'm reading right now.
I'm talking about strip X-Men comics,
Ow!
not
Speaking of
X-Men
Wolverine.
with...
True.
You
Straight up
guys-
X-Men
Okay,
comics,
speaking of Wolverine, is this cool or a bit too much?
way too much.
It's a picture of somebody's hand with pierced blades going through the middle of their knuckles, like Wolverine.
Way too much.
I saw it. I
I
saw
would
that.
totally do that.
Like I
You
said,
also
too
want
much.
to pierce your nipples.
Yes, I do.
You admitted to
I knew a
getting
guy
a
with
Prince
pierced
Albert.
nipples.
From what I've heard, it hurts way too
Yeah,
much.
but Halo doesn't... I'm gonna stop right.
Haley doesn't want him to pierce his nipples.
No.
Okay,
We won't go there.
Where
we will
he
not
said.
go there.
Oh.
Oh.
how much does this upsets me so much?
Is it what I think it is?
No.
Is it what I think it is?
Nothing
Yeah.
else.
That's as a joke, though. That's not someone being serious.
Another
It's
thing
I
still,
know.
it's still upsetting.
I think it's funny as hell.
Another thing I saw on iPhone was a scene from Powerpuff Girls, and it
Oh.
was someone saying
Joel?
they said you can't. The girls they were saying to another girl, you can't buy superpowers. The girl says Batman did.
No, it took me back to the top.
I commented saying like technically Batman didn't have superpowers. He just had a lot of expensive gadgets.
Just
that
like
and
Iron
the
Man.
time and
And someone said that. Someone said, and another person commented below me. Same with Iron Man. Someone commented again, saying, "Yeah, but Iron Man's badass."
He is.
Iron Man would win that fight.
Well, that's the thing. Iron Man.
Oh, they also said that Iron Man's badass because he built the shit.
That is true. They actually...
Well,
I saw
originally
this on-
Bruce Wayne developed all his own stuff.
True. Well, actually, technically, Bruce Wayne didn't. Fox did.
Well, it was always a joint effort, and then there's some of the other comics...
He
on
just
top
never
of
questioned
old
why
shit.
he was making this stuff.
Exactly.
He knew, but he didn't question.
Plausible deniability.
No, on Reddit,
You know it's true.
someone took the Batman price tag to be Batman and the Iron Man price tag. Iron Man outdid him by like $5 billion.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like,
Because he had all the rocket shits and stuff in the
Oh, yeah.
suit, and the suit built around him.
oh yeah,
Bruce had to get dressed.
yeah, basically.
I knew she was a whore.
Alright, I'm gonna take my turn now.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Not to mention, Mel's a lot more expensive than Spandex.
I am a DC fan. I
Why?
grew up on DC. My first comic was The Flash.
He's probably my favorite DC hero just because he
But he's
has
not my
he has
favorite.
the same kind of attitude that I like in Marvel. That just kind of like smart
There's a
ass.
three-way tie for my favorite.
Round of
Flash because he's my first.
Fair enough.
The Green Arrow
I love the Green Arrow.
because his comics were badass, zero cheesy, and he got laid a lot.
Yeah.
And the third was Ghost Rider because
Is Ghost Rider DC?
Any of you ever read The Ferret?
yeah, I read yours.
I like him.
That was pretty cool. That's independent.
It's like yeah.
I do like independent more than either, though, most of the time.
Most of the
Independent people,
time, just because both Marvel and DC have gotten
to the
be
point.
I love
so
that
big
costume.
and so competitive. Safety.
I'm not gonna show him.
So big and so competitive that, like,
They don't care about.
the story. They're just trying to get more sales.
Yeah,
I
I've
feel
got
like-
the comics I'm reading. I just finished is Hawkeye Blind Eye, which is a cool concept behind the storyline.
Right.
I got to go back and read the. It was a 4-comic series based around Hawkeye. It's the continuation of Hawkeye and Mockingbird, which is another 4 or 5 comic. But he took in Mockingbird, Hawkeye and Mockingbird. Apparently, he took some blunt force trauma, and now he's losing his eyesight.
Oh, shit. When you're done with those, can I read?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I gotta find them because I actually finished those 4. I gotta buy Mockingbird though.
Right.
But Iron Man developed him glasses
Nice.
to bring to. He's still losing the eyesight, but he can see as long as he's wearing these glasses.
That's cool. But
before I just want to finish my one thing. Favorite superhero overall though is Iron Man, but I still like DC more.
why Iron Man?
He's the shit.
Joel.
Have you read the
Iron Man,
comics?
cocky. Joel, cocky.
Yeah, fair enough. I shouldn't have asked. I'm gonna bring up an old Marvel superhero. What is this? And- so true. So true. But no, I'm bringing up an
every
old,
one of us would do that too.
old Marvel superhero that everyone I think has forgotten about, like on Earth.
Who?
Daredevil.
No, I did not forget about Daredevil.
Good, because he kicks ass. I wish they got
No.
someone different than Matt Damon, or
Speaking of
not
Star
Matt
Wars,
Do you know who
who the,
could?
who the hell is it? Not
Yes,
Matt Damon.
please.
You know,
Are they
you know who
chained
I'm talking
together?
about.
Yes.
Because they always do movies together. It actually might be Matt Damon. Because they were in Dogma together.
these photos can be found on don'thatethegeek.com.
Who played Bullseye? Is that what you're asking?
No, Daredevil.
Who played Daredevil?
Is it Matt Damon?
I
He
don't
was also
remember.
the one in Born Supremacy.
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck. I wish they got someone different than Ben Affleck because
Yeah.
he did not pull it off at all.
No.
But Daredevil is still a badass hero.
He is, but honestly, Rogue could kill him without trying.
No shit, Rogue can kill anyone without trying to be like, oh hey Dan, guess what? In about 4 seconds you're dead.
He's talking about Rogue. If you're paying attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
Honestly, when it
There's
comes to any,
so many, he's such a disadvantage being blind.
but that's the thing. He's not actually blind. He sees
With sound.
sounds, which is
Awesome.
better than actual hearing, I think. Like, if I could see sounds, I think that would be amazing.
Yeah, but anyone can take him out with a sniper rifle. Because the bullet moves faster than the speed of sound.
I understand this, but his hearing is also insane. So if they, in the comics, if they breathe, he can fucking hear them and see them.
Never doesn't know what that is holding in his hand.
Yes, he does. Because literally, the reverberations, he sees it, and it's like an outline. Like in the rain,
Yeah,
Like, I was, like,
it
thinking
looks
about
like
you did that.
seeing
Who
normal
farted?
because there's so
I
much
did that
sound
5 minutes
that
ago.
it's so detailed.
That burns.
And it's just so badass.
he had the stupidest weapons, those little sticks.
His blind man's cane. That's what I thought was just pow.
I was not a fan of the Daredevil comics.
Oh, they're so awesome.
I just-
Another thing I like about
I don't.
Marvel,
I hate Stan Lee. I'm just gonna come out and say it.
you need to go burn in hell. You need to burn
He
in
is
hell.
the most unoriginal person.
Who?
Stan Lee.
Are you kidding me? Have you seen The Amazing Spider-Man yet?
Yes.
Have you seen any other Marvel?
I've seen every Marvel movie.
Okay.
But he hates it.
He makes a cameo in every movie.
I know.
All of them are different, and all of them are awesome.
Okay.
And he decides what he does. They are basically his movies. How is he unoriginal? They're all so creative and cool. I mean, in the Hulk.
name the actual name of any superhero Their alter ego. Not like the Hulk. What? Bruce Banner, BB. Peter Parker.
Okay.
Every single one he uses alliteration. If you substitute every single one of their characters, they all fit the same outline.
Jean Grey, GG. Charles Xavier, nope.
Xavier's technically his middle name.
Clint Barrington.
Okay, there's a few, but like 90% of like his
Logan,
characters.
Wolverine, he doesn't have a last name. Let's see. Not all of them are alliteration. Most of them are, yes.
It bothers me that I don't remember this, but Iron Man.
Tony Stark. I know.
Thank you.
Yeah. Not
And a lot of
Thor.
his,
Well, he doesn't have an alter ego.
you do realize that he bought about half of the comic rights that he did. He didn't actually come up with all of them.
Yeah.
Just saying, all the ones that he came up with
If
have
it wasn't for
alliteration
him,
names.
if it wasn't for him, Marvel would not be as big as they are.
I agree.
Because he is smart. He is actually original. He is smart. Don't laugh.
No, I was actually choked on my soda.
Ooh. Nasty.
By soda, he means
I don't know
penis.
anything about the founders or runners.
Well, that's the thing. Another reason why he's actually wicked creative in Hulk. Do you remember what his cameo was?
Which one was he?
When he was walking by Bruce Banner, and he was a cop. He was walking next to another cop. Do you know who the other cop was?
No.
Lou Ferrigno, the original Hulk.
That's pretty funny.
Second you said Lou Ferrigno, I knew exactly
Yep,
who it was.
I know who Lou Ferrigno is.
Exactly.
Speaking of Quinn.
And I just think for him to come up with something like that and actually get someone to do that, that's awesome.
I've been trying
What was it,
for
X?
4 years having Haley call me Mr. J. She won't do it.
What was it, X-Men? Did he kind of makes fun of the X-Men in his cameo?
Yes. In Thor, his cameo was he was trying to pull the hammer out with his truck.
Did it
Fails
work?
horribly. The bed comes flying off. And he's like, "Did I get it?" And it's fucking hilarious. In the Amazing Spider-Man, he was a librarian with. Yep. He was a librarian when Spider-Man and Doc Croc were fighting. And he was just listening to his classical music.
Cleaning.
No, he was a librarian.
He was pushing the library cart.
Yeah, that's what it was. He was doing something. He was moving something with
He
headphones
He
on.
might have been pushing
He
the library
was
cart. I didn't see it.
organizing books on a library card.
Okay.
With his headphones on, listening to classical music, not knowing that there's a fucking 12-foot lizard and a little spider dude beating the shit out of each other. It's hilarious.
That's the other thing that bothers me. Spider-Man.
See, he
should not have gotten anywhere near as big as he did.
See, Spider-Man is to me what Flash is to you. I admit.
I'm sorry.
I admit.
I'm sorry. No, honestly, this comes from my heart. I don't mean it as an insult. I'm sorry that Spider-Man took care of Virginia. Happened to my cousin Kev too.
Hey, I don't care.
He'll always have a soft spot for Spider-Man. I'm
Shit.
just like, I can't do it.
Dude, I'm
White stuff. White stuff.
I'm still shitting out webs, dude. But no, like, I admit, Spider-Man comics are. I hate saying it, but they are a little weak.
They are lame.
And the movies.
Just fucking walk over to her, walk over to Mary Jane, hit on her, show her that you're Spider-Man, and fucking kick the shit out of every guy who
You like
tries to be with
Deadpool,
her.
right?
Huh?
You like Deadpool, right?
He would do that too.
Ta-da.
It's my dick in a box.
Yeah.
He would do that too.
Oh.
That's the awesome part.
Although did you see Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe?
No.
You see the Punisher kills
Punisher, another fucking badass Marvel superhero character.
the Punisher.
I know.
You know he didn't actually. Stanley didn't come up with the Punisher, right?
I know.
Okay.
But he's still.
Awesome.
You know the guy who came up with the Punisher worked for DC originally?
And because they wouldn't let him do that.
No, it's because they weren't paying him enough. He decided, I'm going to get back at you guys, come up with this idea, show it to him and said, you can't use it, I'm selling it to Marvel.
But it's like all the Marvel superheroes, almost all the Marvel superheroes, just kick total ass. Black Widow, she mind fucks the hell out of everybody, and I love it.
I just
And
am
she's
severely
hot.
disappointed in Justice League. I really am. I don't.
I can never get into those comics.
It's DC. Their superheroes lack so much.
Yeah, but I love their villains.
It-
And
like
in
I
real
said-
life, I would be a villain. There's no way I'd fucking use my powers for good.
No.
Fuck that.
No one would. Honestly, no one would. They had no. If he had
would.
if he had Hulk strength, or if he had fucking if he's had Thor's, he really would have no choice.
Why?
Because that mentality, if you're bad, you won't go to Valhalla. You won't.
You could justify anything as being good.
Not them. Not them.
I could.
And that didn't stop Loki.
Exactly. Because he's actually Frost Giant. But
He killed thousands of people. He's a duck.
He killed
so
70
true.
70 people.
70 people.
In the
3
Avengers,
days.
one of the best lines is, "I have an army. We have a Hulk."
No, the best line in Avengers. What's your secret? He says, lists off a few things to the Hulk. He goes, big bag of weed? The last thing he said.
Trying to keep calm.
But the all-time best line, though, actual like dramatically best line was, "My secret is that I'm always angry."
Yeah, that was just like a...
And it just it like confirms the fact that he can become Hulk whenever he wants.
I like another scene
Due
with
to the movies, not the comics.
Yes.
another scene with him and Iron Man. He's got the little zapper.
Oh God! Oh,
I would totally be doing that.
My favorite.
To the Hulk.
My favorite scene
No
though,
suit. Fuck that.
is the Hulk. He has so many of the best scenes in the Avengers. The Hulk. Exactly. Exactly. Nice job. Boom.
The other part is, you can't treat me this way. I'm like... And like, he doesn't even stop. He just keeps on fucking going. It's not like just one thud and done. It was just like, Hulk smash.
And then when he finally done,
That's what we have vibrate.
God.
Also, reason why Marvel I don't like Captain America. His comics are dreadful.
He's
Who's?
he's
Comic
too good.
America.
He's too.
He's too good and cheesy as fuck.
You have to put into a factor.
His
He is-
timeline.
Exactly. Back during then, people were super polite. People were super nice and wanted
You
things.
weren't that nice in war. When you're killing the Nazis, you were not that nice.
I understand this.
And those are the ones I read when he was in war with the Nazis, the 1940s comics.
His-
when they came out with Captain America
Yeah.
to boost morale of the soldiers.
I understand this. But that's the thing. His thing was to protect his homeland, America. So he had to be, in his mind,
Uber American.
uber American and come off as a very valiant person. Because that's what everyone in America wants to feel them as a valiant person back then.
So cheesy.
Yes, I do not disagree at all. He's a
I
genius.
couldn't read the whole
You said
series.
1940s it came out?
1945.
45, and you were reading those ones? There's the reason. It's a 1940s comic. It's gonna be fucking cheesy.
Well,
that was
Batman
the mentality.
wasn't.
Like I
Batman
said.
comics weren't 1939.
Yeah, but that's also different.
The thing
Batman's darker than...
Well, no, like
That's the two I compared them to. That's
when
who
it
I
comes to
compared.
Batman. So many different periods of Batman. He goes from being dark to way too cartoony, to way too dark, to too good.
Have you ever read Detective Comics?
That's the ones I'm
That's
talking
what he
about.
sucked. The original.
I've read copies of, but exact replicas of
I know what
detective
you mean.
novels.
Yeah, they do jump all over the place from like
Well, that's
really.
because there was
and the cartoons themselves.
more
I
people
never watched the cartoons.
have written Batman. Batman has more writers than anyone else in comics.
Because he's so popular.
He's like the oldest. He's the star. He is the
Have
father.
you ever read the first Batman?
1939 detective novel. I used to own it, but not original.
I was gonna say, what happened to it?
Somebody's gonna go murder Joel.
The fuck they could.
Try.
Not when it comes to my comics.
Another one that I'm reading I've been trying to get this in for a while, but you guys have been going too good.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is West Coast Avengers.
Yeah, you're talking to me about that.
There's
That's what
It
Hawkeye's
originally
in the
start-
lead, right?
Yep, Hawkeye is the head of it, and he calls in a couple of different people, and Iron Man is not Tony Stark.
No, I know.
He's Joe something or other. It was a kid that Tony Stark knew.
Yeah.
Tony wanted to retire, And
Okay.
hit-
In that case, fine.
but
Yep.
nobody knows
That's not.
that it's not Tony.
He always wears the suit,
He always wears a suit, unlike Tony, that
Right.
everybody knew it was.
Tony. Yeah, like the world knew it's Tony. That's the other reason why I love him.
Right. He's just like, I'm Iron Man. Come at me.
And it's the
I
first
totally like
four.
that
It was
too.
originally just a four-piece miniseries.
Yep.
But they went on with it more. I found them in
Really?
Comically Speaking.
I have to go back to that store. I love that store so much.
I want to
But-
buy the entire Iron Man series now.
The ones that I have, it's got the only one I remember other than Iron Man, Hawkeye, Mockingbird, Tigress is in it,
Is
and
Black Panther in that one?
the last one is I can't remember what the fuck.
Captain Canada.
No.
See,
No.
Marvel made Captain Canada. They had General. It's the smallest country. Liechtenstein?
Liechtenstein.
No, Lieutenant Liechtenstein. They also had something Australia, Captain Australia, and they had his own. They had the Captain's Avengers,
The dude had like super.
which
strength or
started
something.
with Captain America, and it was the most retarded thing ever.
I have to ask a question.
Hmm?
Out of you guys three, favorite Marvel villain?
Marvel villain?
Marvel villain.
I haven't been reading comic books long enough.
Even from the movies.
I haven't watched that many, but
I like Bullseye.
He is pretty badass. He is a badass.
I like-
Miss.
Yeah, he was so pissed about that. Trying to think.
Doc Ock.
Doc Ock. He's up there for me.
Maybe Magneto.
Because occasionally I used to watch
Oh,
the
fuck.
Spider-Man animated
The
series from the 90s.
Juggernaut.
I'm Juggernaut, bitch.
I haven't they
Okay.
gave him that accent.
Say,
I think most of my favorite villains.
The three of
Sorry,
them are
villains
supposed to
would
be
be from
brothers.
X-Men.
They wouldn't have that different of accents.
X-Men definitely has.
I'm moving
Since
this over
there's
here.
so many, they have
Some
the best.
really good villains.
Yep.
My favorite villain. I don't know if you guys remember him. Doctor Doom.
I remember
That
Doctor
guy's
Doom.
such a pussy.
What?
I hate the Fantastic Four.
Okay,
With
taking
a
bets right now.
passion.
How long till this becomes a fisticuffs?
I don't know. Let's wait and see.
Doctor Doom is a pussy?
Yeah, I believe that's what I said.
I believe that's what I said.
How do you figure?
How do you figure? He knows who Mr. Fantastic is. Why can't just fucking kill him? Act like a friend and fucking backstab him. Be a fucking villain.
He is. He tried.
He can't fucking
And
finish
failed.
the job. See, that's why I like the Joker. He can kill a Batman whenever he fucking wants. He doesn't want that. He wants a Batman to kill. That's my favorite thing about the Joker.
Yeah. But no. Doctor Doom is a fucking badass.
The movie made him worse. Like, they didn't portray him right in the movie.
No, that's true. They got a fantastic actor to do it though.
I'm gonna add Spirit Mantle.
I'm gonna look at Fantastic Four.
They're arguing about comics. I'm gonna add Spirit Mantle.
After this, we have to talk about this game. This is the last
Yeah, true.
conversation.
Yeah. But no, Doctor Doom is a fucking badass.
Well, no, I want to keep talking about comics.
You just want to see how long it takes to look at the fisticuffs.
No, I love comics. What's wrong with you?
And that's the only reason I want this to keep going.
Why you gonna yell?
No.
Because it won't pick me up otherwise. I'm sorry, I'm yelling in your ear though.
Why
That's
you
just
gonna
not
yell?
even right. Doctor Doom's a badass. But like I was gonna say,
I also
random.
feel like the Thing should be able to crush his head.
Yeah. No, he's his
Is that how big your deck is right now?
His
I'm
skin?
going through these.
he doesn't actually have skin. It's like rock.
That's not mine.
No, not the thing. Doctor Doom.
Oh, yeah,
Metal.
metal.
I hate
Which
spirits.
that's also why I fucking love Colossus from X-Men.
Yeah.
He's
that-
Russian, and just go. Guess what?
You're gonna die.
Yeah.
There's 1 and 2.
Oh, sweet.
If you want, you can keep 1 and 2 because I have 2 copies.
Oh, cool. But thank you.
There's 3.
Oh wow. Holy shit.
Now you gotta find 4. I don't know where 4 went.
You, sir. Oh, you're losing your
Holy
comics.
What was I saying? But random old comic that turned into one of the best cartoons of probably our childhood.
What was it?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Don't even say you don't like them.
Michael Bay wanted to make
love
them
them.
into aliens as well.
If that actually goes through,
No, it's not.
Wanted.
It got turned down.
Wanted.
okay, good.
Wanted to.
Good. Because I heard about that like a year ago, and I'm like, if this goes through,
He did it
he's
to
gonna die.
Transformers,
Someone's
but he's,
going.
That's going too far.
Transformers. Don't diss Transformers, please.
I'm not dissing Transformers. Michael Bay did.
Yes, he did. I just like the movies just because they
I
find.
liked how they didn't explain it in the cartoons and stuff. It just was. There was no why. No one questioned why. It did not need to be answered.
I do like how they got the guy that did Optimus Prime.
the original voice actor.
Yep.
That made me so happy. Did you guys know that he was also the voice actor of Eeyore?
Yep, I did know
Yes.
that.
How thrown off were you when you found that out?
A little bit.
You can hear it.
You can hear it after you figure once
Once
you
you
find out. Then you're like,
I
wait a
listened
minute.
to
Oh
them
my
both
god,
at
it
the
is.
same time, so I don't know.
They
Wonder
should have
Man.
done a slow-mo cutscene, or like zoom in on his face when he was about to die
So,
and go,
That's the other guy that's in the West Coast Avengers. Bottom left.
Bottom left.
Sanctimony. Whenever an opponent taps a mountain for mana, you may gain 1 life.
Dude looks like a tool.
Wonder Man?
Yeah.
I don't like him.
He's definitely a tool.
He is.
Definitely
Whoa,
a tool.
we're talking Marvel, right? Which one are you talking about?
Wonder Man.
Okay. That goes for like 90% of Marvel. Tools.
No. Okay, back to the Spider-Man thing because you said that. Spider-Man's not a tool.
You're right. That's giving too much credit.
Oh, God damn you!
I am ruthless
If
when
I
it comes to
didn't-
comics.
If I didn't like the Flash, then I'd be doing the same to you. But I like the Flash.
The Flash is pretty badass. Though he's not
He-
the quickest.
He's not
The
badass.
Quickster from X-Men is faster than the Flash.
Hell, the Silver Surfer's faster than the Flash. He can basically teleport.
You know who's better than Aquaman?
everybody.
Me?
They're trying to make him come back into a cool superhero.
No.
There
will
is no
never happen.
returning. You talk to fish.
They made fun of him in his own comic. It's hysterical.
They make fun of him on SpongeBob.
Yeah.
When he said who's better, I said Mermaid Man.
Did you really? Oh, fucking Barnacle Boy's
I
better
was
than
just
him.
thinking the same thing.
What's funny is
Weight of conscience.
Squidward is better
Seriously,
than him.
did you really?
there was an episode on the other day, and they go back in time to when Mermaid and Barnacle Boy were young,
Oh, yeah.
and Mermaid Man was voiced by Adam West,
Mm-hmm.
and Barnacle Boy was voiced by Burt Ward, who was the
Really?
original Robin.
They got the original Batman and the original Robin.
To
That's,
voice Barnacle Boy and Mermaid Man. I'm like, that's awesome.
that is pretty awesome. Because they are the Batman and Robin of SpongeBob.
Yes.
Ooh. Arrow Volley Trap. It's an instant trap card. It originally cost 5. If 4 or more creatures are attacking, you may pay 2, 1 colorless, 1 white, rather than pay Arrow Volley's Trap's mana cost.
Hang on, excuse me.
Arrow Volley Trap deals 5 damage divided as you choose among any number of target attacking creatures.
That's pretty good.
That is actually pretty fucking awesome. But, you're the one that wants us to talk about comics, yet you're the only one talking about magic.
I'm listening and I'm
You've,
just-
said, 4 words.
I love the original Batman series. It's
Oh, yeah.
hysterical.
It's so cheesy.
And it was meant to be.
I know.
It wasn't meant to be serious at all.
They made it overly cheesy, which made it awesome.
That's why, like, I was talking with somebody that didn't like Batman Forever.
I have really bad ADD too.
Oh, same. That's why I keep going from, Spider-Man to Batman to Thor
They
to
didn't like
Teenage Mutant fucking Ninja Turtles.
They didn't like Batman Forever. That's the one with the Riddler, Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
And I'm
Anyone
like,
read Nightwing?
They
I'm
had
like,
nipples.
Hidden nipples, yes.
See,
But
that's
I'm
when
like,
Robin.
That's the
No, that was
only-
Batman. That was Batman and Robin.
Mhm.
Oh, was it?
That was the next one.
That was the only
That one was corny too.
comic movie in history to date that you can see nipple through costume.
Really?
That's because the chest plate had a nipple.
True.
But I'm like,
Just
I'm like,
wanted to point that out.
I'm like, I feel as though on that one they went more towards in homage to the original TV series because the Riddler isn't that crazy.
No.
He was in the original series,
Oh, Riddler's not crazy.
in the
Well,
original TV
he
series.
has mental
I feel like they-
problems, but he's
Yeah,
not
but
crazy.
he's not Jim Carrey crazy.
But Jim Carrey's the man.
He is.
I think they couldn't have found a better person to play the Riddler, just because they were going over the top with that entire movie.
Or how about Jack Nicholson as the Joker?
He made the best joke.
I'm sorry, I like Heath Ledger more.
No. No.
I like.
He made the Joker too dark. The Joker is not
Yeah, but
that
Michael-
dark.
Michael.
He is fucking methodical and
But he's also fucking wacky, which
yeah.
Jack Nicholson pulled off perfectly.
I feel like you need to combine them both. You have to be wacky, but in the darkest way possible.
Which
But Michael Bay made him a
The
little
only-
bit darker
Well, that's what
anyway.
made Heath Ledger like sadistic.
That's the way he was supposed to be, but more comical about it. Be like, I'm gonna fucking skull fuck you, you motherfucker.
I saw a thing the other day. Careful. I saw a thing the other day.
Sorry, I got into Joker mode.
You know the scene where he blows up
Damn
the
it,
hospital
he's more
Yep.
of like a
and he touched the
detective.
remote because it's not working?
Yep.
That wasn't supposed to happen. They had a technical failure with blowing
Yep.
the building up.
And he just,
it fit.
And yeah,
Just
he
like-
went with it. Just
I have to admit, Heath Ledger is an amazing actor, and
was.
unfortunately.
I still like to think he's alive. Just because I don't
do
I
you
don't
mean,
believe Michael
he's alive?
Jackson is dead. I don't believe Billy Mays is dead. I don't believe that who's the big fucking black guy from Green Mile?
No, stop it.
Oh,
That
yeah.
Michael
made me
Clark
so
Duncan.
sad.
He is not dead. There is no way he is dead. He's too awesome, too good of an actor, and too badass to be dead. There's no way his heart was just like, no, no. I don't believe it. I have a
First
feeling that
steps denial.
yes. I don't care either.
That's okay. I was there.
When it comes to amazing actors, amazing musicians, they aren't dead. They fake their death so that they get left alone finally. I seriously believe that Michael Jackson is not dead. Like, for a fact, he's not dead.
Magic.
Magic.
Sorry.
That just got real. Alright, Magic. So, earlier today, Josh, Dusty, and I, Joel, decided to play a
Excuse me.
game.
Note to self, I was in a fucking mood.
Whatever.
Still kind of mad.
Alright.
I like it.
Dusty played my Ogre Demon deck, Josh played an Angel deck, and I played a Dragon deck. Dusty kind of died real early. I played a card called Slumbering Dragon. Every time
Two of them.
Every time a creature attacks me, I get a +1/+1 counter on it. And after it has 5, it can block an attack and becomes an 8/8 at that point because it starts as a
Instantly.
3/3.
Instantly.
It just ended up being a 33/33. I swung for Josh for 101 damage in one hit.
Because he had a third dragon that had 35.
Yup.
Which
He
is an
had-
indication that the game went way too
Josh
long.
ended the game with 198 health.
198 health. And all his creatures were indestructible. Because of...
I'm gonna say it wrong, but Aviacan Angel of Hope.
Evasion.
Ovation, thank you. Ovation Angel of Hope.
That's... And I had a creature that gave me multiple combat phases due to amount of... Mana?
Yeah, but you're
But-
stupid and
Get up.
attacked with it.
I attacked with it and I accidentally forgot to tap it to untap everything. I had the mana to do it. I fucked up. If it wasn't for that, I would have won the game. But Josh
Maybe.
won.
Maybe.
It was that, and
It would have been really close if you did that.
It was forgetting to attack that second time when you could have, and then when you lost it.
Yep.
Losing it is what hurt you.
Well, that's... I was going to tap 7 mana. I could have untapped all my stuff, and then you wouldn't have destroyed all my tapped creatures. That's what would have been the game changer.
That's how you
That's
lost
when
it.
you need Village Bellringer. 3 mana for a 1/3, 2/2 creature. It has flash. When it enters the battlefield, untap all creatures you control.
Well, I had the mana to tap
had more-
untap all my creatures
But I
already.
There it is.
My next turn, I played Sunblast Angel, which when it comes into the battlefield, destroy all tapped creatures, and wiped out all but 2 of his creatures.
Which were my 33s.
And I had 1/1s that I could just throw at it. Best jump block ever.
Indestructible 1/1.
Bam! Bam! 1/1 with flying, I should say, because
Yep.
to differentiate because
They were spirits.
flying. But
That was such a fucking brutal.
that was an
game.
intense game.
I didn't.
I don't know if
He also had an enchantment where if he lands combat damage to a player, he doubles his life.
+3/+3, and when it does combat damage to a player, double its controller's life. Imagine that with Spirit Avatar, which is a star
Equal to your life.
equal to your life. Because at one point when you hit me, I was at 118.
I could kill myself 3 times over with my own damage.
So, could you imagine now a 118 coming at you? A 118?
My dragons couldn't handle that.
No!
Which is saying something, because my dragons are fucking big.
And that's going into the healing deck I'm rebuilding.
I got
I'd
118
have to
and 118.
I'd have to use my infect deck on you.
Because I had 118 health, and it's a star equal
Sarah
to...
Avatar?
Sierra Avatar. Thank you.
Josh, I'm sorry, but the only way I could face that deck was with my
Infect.
infect.
And kill me off early.
And kill you off as quick as possible.
I went on to win the next game after... No, not the next game after that. Was that the next game? No, there's one in between.
Was there?
I think so. No, there wasn't, was there?
No, there
Because
wasn't.
Dan came immediately at the end of that game, and I won the next one.
Yep.
Joel used his dragons again, and
Killed Dan. When I promised that I'd kill Dusty.
I wasn't even paying attention to that.
I'm red and I like chaos.
Dan was underestimating, as I feel.
No, I was not underestimating.
Miscalculating.
Miscalculated.
No.
Dusty made a
No.
bad move.
Dusty decides he's going to swing at Joel for as much as he can.
Which made my creature a
It
16,
made his
16.
dragon deck lose. That's all I give a shit about.
No, it didn't. He made my dragon deck lose.
I walked around him.
I understand this. But
Well,
I did
because I
enough
had
damage
enough
to him
life
that
to
you
hold
were
out for a
able to
turn.
kill him.
I would have walked around him enough turns anyway.
Fair enough, but still, I helped. Can we just?
Okay, Dusty helped.
Thank you.
But unfortunately, he didn't help Dan because
Help me die.
Sorry, Dan.
he made
I'm
the
not.
dragon big enough.
Okay.
Again, I told
I'm
you.
kidding.
I thought he was gonna attack me because he told me he would. And he just...
I'm red, I'm chaos, I lie.
Well, what did we learn today, Dusty?
Joel's a dick.
Well, that we didn't learn
How
that
long have you
today.
been working with him?
2 months, 3 months.
And you just
wow,
learned-
how long have I been there? 2 months?
I have no idea.
And you just learned this now?
No,
Yeah.
sadly.
Good.
What's your favorite color for a deck?
Black.
Black? Dan?
White.
White? Dusty?
I haven't been playing long enough to know.
Yes, you do.
You can
You-
already feel... You
can already get a feel for it.
At a month, you're going to have a feel for what you're liking now.
Then probably white.
White?
I mean, I like green just because, like, the whole, like, wolf thing, because I'm obsessed with them, but white,
The order?
the order, the,
The control.
not necessarily control, the,
Then you can...
Don't eat it.
It's a rest.
No, can I can eat it.
what's the right thing?
Surprise!
No, that's green.
Order and, symmetry, basically. It's very step by step, and you can come back from a setback. From what I've seen,
It's forgiving. It's
it's
very
very
forgiving.
forgiving, and to a new player so far, it's
I think new players have better luck with green.
Green and white are the most. You overcomplicate white.
No.
the way he plays white. It is I'm like,
Yeah, that's what you could do.
He
and
played...
that's why I like it. The way he plays it, it just it's step by step, very.
I don't have all the cards that I want though, so I
Routine
have to
thing.
make it
See, the thing is,
complicated.
with us, we each play different colors, and we know how it works.
And I love blue. Oh my god,
And even Dan likes blue.
I've never played blue, so I don't even know.
it's confusing.
Blue is the hardest color to
Yeah,
grasp.
blue is... I play blue,
And then
but I play
black.
it wrong.
You play blue and pretend it's black.
I manipulate the blue into being black, is what I do.
Oh, that almost just.
Again, like
Yeah, I
I
was gonna
don't
be
really think
sad.
I've been playing enough long enough to know what each one
Blue
does.
is a lot of cancel
It's
It's
more.
a troll color from what I've seen. It's
timing.
It stops you from. It's a lot of instances that stop you from playing cards right off.
Or that just screw up your entire game plan and are intent on making that
like I
game
said,
miserable
it's
for you.
for just trolling the shit out of people.
Like my FU deck, as I call it. I have the mana short. That's typical blue, stopping you right off from playing anything. I get rid of your mana.
Yeah,
Or
and
like
it sucks.
you counter creature spells,
Yeah, you can't.
which if say my soldier deck is organized as it can be, it's once you start taking out certain creatures, it falls apart.
Oh yeah.
That's why it doesn't do well against black.
Joel, hand me that white box behind you, up on top of the pile, when you get a chance.
What?
The 1,000 pack that's on top. That's one from packs I haven't gone through yet.
My soldier deck is supposed to, in theory, kill you really, really quick and just take you out of the game before you can come.
See, I like
strong.
games that late game decks. Those are my favorite ones that,
Those just get fun just because you can hit for
Well, that's when I like to
insane
make-
amounts.
and people have insane amounts.
It's like
of
my white tap
Exactly.
deck.
That's when it gets kind of interesting.
That made for long games.
What
I
up?
could win.
What I was trying to say was, with us, you got people that play all different colors and know how that work. So once you figure out a color,
Oh, shit.
you can talk to one of us on how to build a good one.
He missed.
That's how we start figuring it out.
The second page of he missed it. Wow.
You can talk if you like. You said you're not like
Who
white.
would win? Hold on, 1 second, 1 second. Could Hawkeye, not that Hawkeye, but full Hawkeye, hit Daredevil?
I was gonna.
Ooh.
I'm changing my favorite villain, by the way.
Okay.
I can't remember his name, but if you read that, the villain from that series.
Have you read a comic with the Riddler in it?
No, I read one Batman, and it was based off the animated series because the only one I could find with Riddler. Because they were closing out and I had to get out fast.
I will find you the series I read with the Riddler. You'll love it.
Okay, cool.
Because he just mind fucks Batman so hard, and Batman, like, loses.
But
That's why I like DC more, because superheroes lose.
I'm not gonna say anything about the villain in that.
Yeah, but I mean, Batman
Safe.
shouldn't have been able to come back from that fight with Bane.
You underestimated Batman.
I haven't
mean, in the
seen
comic
that one
book.
yet. I haven't seen that movie yet. Oh,
I was honestly, I know this is gonna sound terrible, but in the new Dark Knight Rises, I thought that Bane was gonna kill Batman.
He should have.
He should have. He's
He
supposed to
should've.
die.
Yeah.
that's what everybody was hearing.
And then the very end of the movie made me so mad.
You
Don't
kn-
say anything. I haven't seen it yet.
You know, it'd be interesting though if at the end there, if they dragged that into. Do you remember the series Batman Beyond
Yes.
That's
with Terry? If they could lead that into that so perfectly right now.
They could, but that would have to continue Michael Bay directing. Because each person that directs it takes it a different way.
Well, all they have to do is have Batman, something happen to him, and he's getting older or anything, and lead that right into that.
They still, whoever takes over the next one could still start off the first movie with Batman being old and work it with Batman Beyond.
All right,
But
hold
I'm
on.
just saying,
I'm sorry.
because like I said, each person that directs them takes it different ways. I mean, Tim Burton had the original '80s Batman,
I loved it when Tim Burton did that
and then it was
because it was raw 80s.
the guy that directed Batman and Robin only had the one. I think it was either one or two. He had either that one. I think he may have done Forever. I can't remember if Forever was
Is that one with Penguin?
no, that was Returns.
Returns.
That was the second one. That was
There's
still
too many of them. I don't remember their.
Batman
Shiny.
Re-
Let me see Shiny. Is it worth looking at?
Batman
Yeah.
and Batman Returns were both Tim Burton. I can't remember if
That's
Forever
pretty
was
cool.
Tim Burton as well. But that's the one with the Riddler. And I love the Riddler.
Alright.
Even the original Frank Ocean.
Dusty, this is directed at you.
Huh?
I brought up the 5 colors in magic.
Okay.
Alright. White represents order, protection, and light.
Yeah.
Blue is knowledge, manipulation, and illusion. Black is darkness, ambition, death. It also has decay. Doesn't say that here, though. Red is freedom, emotion, impulse, and chaos. And then green is growth, instinct, and nature.
See,
And gay.
when it,
elves.
I like
My elf deck is a burst deck.
when it comes to like how I personally am, I would fit into red.
but I don't like the way red plays.
A lot of people don't.
Those are yours, by the way.
I really don't like the way red plays.
I hate it. That's crazy.
I can't really get into black too well.
I love black.
Josh is totally
I haven't played it enough, I don't think, to be able to really.
I don't have.
You play my red deck. That's pretty much. That's old black.
I really want to make a true shutdown counter deck.
Seriously, Josh? Seriously?
What's all that?
The first display, I'm like, can I take a chunk? It's all green. Just like, fuck you, green. Yeah. That was so difficult.
But
Hey, I have that card.
my zombies. What's cool with my zombies is A,
Sucks.
I can play them for free at one point, and B, they die, but I can bring them back with different cards.
You should have Dusty trade you something for this.
Josh, that'd work good in a blue-black deck with Splice into Arcane. That'd work perfectly with Splice onto Arcane.
I need that for. Well, I don't need that.
But yeah, Dusty, that'd be one that you want.
1 second, let me finish.
Josh, I need that one. It's a rat.
Woo! There's a couple more rats in here. I know.
I will do anything for that elf.
Oh shit!
Josh, I need these rats. I will do terrible, terrible things to you.
This could potentially make my legendary only cost 3.
That could help you. When you get some more cards, one thing I suggest: if you're actually gonna be serious about playing Magic,
Buy 1,000 back.
go on Amazon, buy 1,000 pack.
Buy
How much
buy
are
at least 3 of them.
$20.
$20 for 1,000 cards. Very worth it.
Josh, you have a shit ton of these
Once
rats.
I'm able to.
Like, that's like the 8th one of that one.
And I'll hold that out, and I'll trade you.
Cool.
Can you do this?
Do you have Lone Wolf in your deck?
Can you do this?
It's the
5, 4,
2 mana,
3, 2,
3
1.
3 mana, 2/2. But you may have a deal combat damage to defending player as though it weren't blocked.
No. You see it?
I don't know if I
That's
want. Hey Joel,
That's one of my favorites.
we're kind of ignoring the
Josh,
podcast.
do you see all these? Yeah, I'm sorry. Do you
I
see
know
all
there's
these?
a fuck ton of rats in here. I took,
There's only 3 different types here.
Dude,
but there's a fuck ton of them.
Dude, this card with Brutus.
What's Brutus do?
+4, +4 provoke. First strike.
You're gonna be if you want to trade for that's gonna be a little more expensive.
What is it?
It can deal damage to you as though it wasn't blocked.
That'd be
rocks?
pointless.
The wolf.
Yeah, the provoke part of it.
The provoke, which
Okay,
is
the
half
provoke.
of it.
Yeah, that would be
What is he?
2/2, but can deal. There's different things you can build it up with though.
Go to tcgplayer.com and research cards. And see, it's easy if you
Deck
can
builder.
just do this.
You get the deck builder
And
app,
see,
which I
now I
highly
have 3 new
recommend.
cards. Simple.
You say you have 3 new cards?
I do.
You sold my cards, did you?
Still my cards. But I was demonstrating to Dusty what it would be like to steal cards. If he doesn't accept your trade. Or you don't accept his trade.
You have 5 of this one, 5 of that one, Josh, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11
Holy shit!
samurai rats.
And he has no idea.
No,
So 3 cards and see what you're missing.
I don't know. I haven't really been looking at them. I'm trying to do the
The elves.
podcast at the same time.
They're elves. Put them back. Those elves are retarded.
Mine?
The ones that you just stole.
Did you look at them?
No.
What should they green? I didn't look at them at all.
But you
That
said
was
that
Joel.
you would trade anything for them.
No, not. Well, one of them, but. I have no use for that. No. They're mine now.
Let me see.
There's a wolf. And this one I would use for my beast deck. When Fierce Empath comes into play, you may search your library for a creature card with converted mana cost 6 or more, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. But I have the Fauna Shaman, where I can just pay 1 mana, tap it, discard a creature card. and get any
Seriously?
card I
just
want.
picked up all green again?
And Corrosion Drover, I already have one, but I would like to have 2.
That's cool. Dr. Donald Blake shares a body and consciousness with Thor. My middle name is Donald. That's fucking awesome!
You want to put these green on top of that green?
Oh!
Ooh, I found white. Fox Cleric. I want some of those rats, Josh.
Oh crap! It's 11:05 already.
We'll work on
What?
this.
It's 11:05.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
What? I don't believe it.
But we had a pretty successful show.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
We didn't get really sidetracked at all. But that's
No.
because we changed the topics.
Oh, fuck my life.
We opened up
My
what we
dogs
could
are
talk
punching me
about.
nuts.
Josh, you have a shit ton of foxes. You have a fox deck in here.
Yeah, I split the
Dude,
random
some
spot.
fox clerics are so cool.
We're at next 3 damage.
I have ogres, dude.
Okay, there's 2 cards I want to add to my green and white deck that I made. It was beasts and angels that I can play essentially for 1 mana. But one of them is green. It's called Vigor, and whenever a creature you control is dealt damage, prevent that damage and put that many +1/+1 counters on it. And Purity, which is an elemental creature,
that aggravates me.
Mm-hmm.
which anytime you're dealt damage, you gain that much
No.
life instead.
Not that. That aggravates me.
Oh, the ad?
Just the shield
The
part
shield.
No.
That shield can't break.
of it. Exactly. That's why it's aggravating me.
What the
That-
hell did that?
I don't know.
You have
It
to read
can't
that
break.
series.
It could be a dream.
It can't break though.
In a dream, it could.
Huh.
There's a DC villain who invades your dreams and makes you die in your dreams. In your if Captain America in his
The
dream,
fuck is he, Freddy Krueger?
pretty much. If like
DC is overpowered.
yeah, it is. But if Captain America's shield broke and he thought it was real, he would give up on life.
Or he'd say, "Holy crap, I have to be dreaming."
No, it'd be like there goes all the hopes and desires and strength of America gone. Give up on
The
life.
shield was a symbol.
That's retarded. Josh, you see this? Just 2 mana.
And you draw a card.
Mm-hmm. You have a couple of them too. All right, is this done? Podcast.
I feel as though we're done. We're
I'm
hour and 2
happy.
minutes in. But
Wait, we've been doing this for an hour and 2 minutes?
hour and 2
Yeah.
minutes. Next
Okay.
week.
Okay.
Next week, some shenanigans will happen.
There might be a fist fight.
Yep.
Yeah, this DC Marvel battle keeps going on.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about comics again next week.
I have.
You mean we're going to talk about comics next week?
Well, I had my magic cards out. That wasn't fair.
That's your own fault.
I might. I don't know. I like Marvel more now than I used to, but I still like DC more. I will always.
Because you grew up on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's your childhood. Might
Yep.
be my childhood.
And me and
You
Kev got.
knew that better.
Kev and I have literally gotten at
Cheers,
least
reminds me of my
30
childhood.
fist fights because
Oh.
he's a Marvel.
It reminds me of my childhood.
Reminds me of my childhood.
I guess Dan can do it.
I miss Ty.
Yeah, Ty.
That made me so sad.
Yeah. Although I'm glad he did it himself, he didn't get killed by the Horde. Just like
Well,
he
but
was too
just
badass.
The fact that he did it means something really, really, really bad happened.
Yeah, that's some fucked up.
$5
shit
off.
happened.
Nice.
All right, Joel.
Good night.
You
Good night,
see-
Gotham.
There you go. Stop.